This is going to be a reconstruction of my 4.28 overall 3x3 PB average and YouTube North American record average. So for the first solve, I immediately looked at yellow cross and I saw these two cross pieces already solved, and then if you solve these two cross pieces in a specific way, that the first pair doesn't get changed at all and there's a really easy second pair. So for cross, I did this and then solve this pair into the back, and then you get the same case, but I rotated, solved the pair, and then for the third and fourth pair, I knew that any way I would solve this pair would leave a bad last pair, so I went into this pair first. And then if you do a U prime, you skip OLL. If you insert with the U2 AUF and then U prime, J prime U. So the second solve was a 450, and I did yellow. I saw a really nice double X cross where if you do D prime R, D, R2, F2, or U prime, R prime, FR, it solves this block and this edge. So it's a pseudo X cross, and then you can complete the double X cross like this. UD, insert the pair, UD. And then the last two pairs were really nice, both R and U moves. You pair this up like that, and this pair is really easy to tell what it's gonna be. But when I got here, I realized that it was an OLS, so I could skip OLL if I did a few moves by just canceling into the OLL alg that I used, like this. And then here it's just a GA perm. The third solve was a 366, and it was a 2-look, so I saw full F2 on inspection. So if you preserve this pair, it actually makes an X cross without doing anything special. So D2 FB prime R makes the X cross and solves it into the back left. Then for second pair, U2, and then solve it into the back. Then for third pair, it's a free pair. And then last pair, I don't remember if I meant to do this or not, if I had seen EO when I had gotten here and changed my solution, but the solution I ended up going with regardless was U2, pair it up and hedge, and then the ZBLL is just a really easy ZBL. It's left Niklas. This is the last solve in a 4.04 PB mean of 3, which also could have been sub 4 had I not locked up. And had I not locked up, it also would have been at least a YouTube PB single and could have been sub 3. The next solve was a 6, so I'm actually not going to recon it because it was just a normal solve with a few lockups. The last solve was a 4.39, and I looked at yellow and didn't see much, but then I looked at white and I saw a solution I liked more. So doing R prime L, D prime L, D prime solves cross, and I think I'd seen first two, which you solve this pair into the back first, and that actually gives you a free second pair. And here I, for some reason, decided to insert this with keyhole, which breaks this free pair, but then this solution just kind of undoes it. So D prime, or D, R, U, R prime, D prime, and then you just solve this by splitting it up again. And then last layer was this OLL, and corners are solved and these two are opposite, which means it's gonna skip PLL, and the corner doesn't move, so it's just gonna be a U2 AUF.